every time we heard a homeowner say, I tried to put it out before I called you. Call 911, get those trucks rolling over there, okay? If you put the fire out, you can always call us, say, you guys don't need to come, and we turn around and go back to the station. Or we can keep coming and use our thermal imaging cameras to make sure there's nothing in the wall, there's no other hot spots. Just because you have a fire station that's very house does not mean that is the one that's going to be responding. Okay? That fire station may already be on a separate call. It means that the next fire engine from the station closest is not coming to you. Keep in mind our community is growing, it means traffic, and that's why you always see our department growing. You always see us getting new apparatus, bigger capabilities for us. You see us that we're opening up fire stations everywhere. When you call 911, it's going to be very short. The time you call,
es una demostración cómo se queman los carros y las casas.
What we're attempting to do, and again, let me reiterate my disclaimer that we do not train on how to start fires, is these guys are going above and beyond to make this whole thing not only just do a grease fire, but to actually burn and catch on fire. You guys may have seen over there in the tents, we have the Harris County Fire Marshals here, and we have a celebrity, Delta. Delta is one of the arson investigation dogs. Delta's trained to come in after a fire, a suspicious fire, and sniff out for accelerants. So what we're attempting to do, disclaimer, is not only do the grease fire demo, but also see if we can catch those cabinets on fire, put the fire out, and then we can also demonstrate how Delta does what Delta does.
Sí, exactamente. Ellos van a hacer eso ahora. Observe cómo van a aprender todo.
So what you guys are going to see is, what we're attempting to do is to put that pot on that stove and get it to that point where that oil catches on fire.
Ahí van a poner la olla.
The corner is carrying that big stick that's full of water, and what you're going to do, what you're going to see is what happens when that oil catches on fire like that, and then you put it. Who felt that heat?
Yeah. I'm ready to
now you guys know why we asked you to stay back.
on my way. I was like, he's scared.
It's okay. Alright, you guys felt that? I felt it over here.
Feel the heat? It's alright. Here, we got water.
So what we're going to do now is let it burn for just a couple of minutes. We want to, during someone that's trying to burn something down, an arsonist, they want everything to burn. Okay, so that's why they use this accelerant. Fire marshals go through a lot of training. We go through training. We have a lot of tools at their disposal to be able to bring these arsonists to control. But what you were able to see there was that fireball. You saw that small fire that was on that pot, and it grew over 1,200 times in size. Please keep in mind, as big as that fireball was, we don't have a ceiling on our demonstration. That fireball went straight up. If we would have had a ceiling there, that fire would have rolled. And guess what? If you were the one pouring the water on there, it would have rolled towards you. Okay? We do this demonstration, not because we like lighting things on fire, because this is the best way to show everybody. You can tell people, you can say, don't do this, don't
Están
do that, but we
demostrando
actually
como
see
cuando
it. It helps drive that point home. Another couple of safety things. You know, homes that were built 10, 20 years ago burn at a much slower rate than brand new houses. Brand new houses, brand new furniture, brand new everything now uses composite synthetic material, which burns extremely fast. 25 years ago, you had about 15 to 20 minutes to escape a house fire. Now, with all the new material, you have less than 5. Who here has checked their smoke alarms lately in their house? Be honest. Okay, so since I don't see everybody's hands up, I gotta tell you, please go home, check your smoke alarms, make sure they're working. If you have a small child, or you have relatives that are visiting, practice an escape plan, okay? A lot of times we say, hey, we're adults, and common sense dictates that the house is on fire or we leave. Let me tell you about a fire we had 3 years ago. elderly couple lived at home. They were in their late 60s. The house caught on fire. The wife ran out of the house to the neighbor's house to call 911. The loving husband walked outside, did not see his wife, and went back inside. Luckily, the first arriving apparatus was there within 2 minutes and was able to pull him to safety. It illustrates, I tell you that because it illustrates the point that we think we're adults, common sense dictates, we leave when there's a fire. Okay? But that husband did not see his wife and went back in, even though she was safely next door. You have to practice an exit plan, regardless of age, especially now with the holidays that are coming up. You're going to be visiting people, they're going to come and visit you. Think about 2 o'clock in the morning. There's smoke, there's alarms going off, you're going to be disoriented. You might be in someone else's house that you're not familiar with, it might be in yours. Take a couple of minutes, guys, please, to practice an exit plan and to check those smoke alarms. Smoke alarms save lives. If you don't believe me, talk to the Harris County Fire Marshal over there. So that was our grease fire demonstration. So here in just a little bit, we'll let that cool off, and then we'll have Delta come out and see if Delta can detect any kind of accelerants that we use. We still have Memorial Lifeboat helicopter still on the ground for about another 25 minutes. If you had not,
Estamos entrenando a la gente.
Go ahead and go over there. And then we still have other demonstrations. We also got the booth inside the day. We have to stop by there.
Estamos entrenando a la gente.
Anybody you see in uniform, stop and ask them a question.
Que mira ya no, ¿dónde va?